Today I'm going to share with you my mental health favorites, things that help me get through my days and help to keep my anxiety at bay. In taking care of my mental health and managing my anxiety, I look at it through three parts: mind, body, and soul. So hopefully through these monthly favorite videos, I will share things that reflect each part. Here we go. Let's start with body. Ever since I had Ella, I have been dealing with chronic pain. I don't really know what happened. If something happened in my pregnancy or through labor, that contributes to your well-being, how you're feeling. I throw out my back and my neck pretty regularly, and when I do, I'm out of commission for a good day. I can't really move. I have to ice it and all that stuff. With having toddlers, and before, I threw my back and my neck out both when I worked, and when you have a job, it gets a little crazy and stressful. So I've seen doctors, I've seen chiropractors, I've seen massage therapists, all in an effort to kind of get this under wraps and maybe get it healed, but I still haven't really found answers yet. So I'm kind of at the point where I'm just managing my pain. So I found this thing online. I don't know how you pronounce this. I don't really know what the formal name is for it, but if you suffer from something like this, I'll leave the link in the description below. You can check it out. You can read the reviews for yourself. This had amazing reviews. One guy said he's an army vet, he's had chronic pain, and this was like the only thing that gave him relief. I mean, crazy good reviews. So let me stop rambling and just show you what it is, shall I? This is a pad. Comes with a pad and a pillow that you lay on, and it's an acupressure mat. So if any of you have had acupuncture, it's relatively the same thing. I've had acupuncture before, and I don't really know what my thoughts are on it. I didn't really feel one way or another, but it comes with a pillow that you can lay your neck on, and it comes with a pad. You lay your back on it, and it comes all over it. It has these tiny little little pressure things and you just lay on it, and it's supposed to increase circulation and blood flow and release tension in your muscles. And if you're familiar with any sort of stress management, or if you have anxiety, you know that alone really helps to relieve stress. I've used this quite a few times. I mean, I'm not going to jump on here and tell you something's my favorite without using it, but so I've used this quite a few times, and for me, I've loved it. I love it. I try to do it every day for like a half hour, usually at the end of the day, because it relaxes me so much to where I'm like ready to fall asleep after I've used it. So I try to use it every day at night, but if I'm waking up and I have a really bad headache, I will lay on this for 20 minutes just on the couch or on the floor, and I feel better. Whatever this is, it's kind of magical. I don't really know if it's like some weird voodoo thing. I don't think it is for, people out there who are against that sort of thing. I don't know. All I'm saying is it's helped me. If y'all got chronic pain, y'all have anxiety, y'all have stress, stress issues, maybe get yourself this and try it out. It's really helped me. So my children aren't napping. All right. Another favorite from this month I actually just stumbled upon a couple days ago, and that is Marie Forleo's sit-down interview with Brene Brown. I first came across Marie Forleo when I was working with my college roommate out in San Diego. She watches, or she used to at least, watch Marie Forleo on YouTube pretty regularly, and she knew I was kind of interested in that kind of stuff and sent me a link to one of her interviews. I can't remember which one. And I like her, so I watch her every now and then. I don't keep up with her super regularly, but Brene Brown I do keep up with really regularly. So I saw that she was on Marie Forleo's show and took a watch, and I would just recommend you spend 40 minutes of your time and watch a sit-down interview. Brene Brown is a social worker and a researcher, and she has studied empathy and shame and vulnerability, and I've read a few of her books. I need to read her latest one. And for me, I like to follow those types of people, those like thought leaders, I guess you can say, the Marie Forleos, the Brene Browns, the Simon Sinek's, the Gary V's, Tim Ferriss's, all those types of people, because it's helped me in these past few years. I've only started following them in the past few years. It's helped me in the past few years to better myself on a very like fundamental level, to build better habits, to learn how to reach goals better, just all of these things, which then, learning how to do those superficial things transform into bigger growth and bigger development in yourself. So I always am trying to find a video like that to, get tips on how to better just myself as a person. Let me say this. Now, I'm a religious person. I'm Catholic, go to church every Sunday, go to confession, frequent the sacraments, I pray, I have a devotion to St. Joseph. And so self-help stuff like that will never be my God. Like I'll never look to some sort of like spiritual book, that kind of is like telling me that I'm my own God and I have responsibility. Like, it's just, I look at that stuff as an aid, as a guide. I think they're super, super valuable. I think people should watch that kind of stuff and listen to that kind of stuff. But I couple that stuff. I couple what I learn, I couple their tips with a spiritual aspect to it. So this is a day by day with St. Joseph. It's just a little prayer book. It's just super simple every day. I think today is the 21st, right? So it just has, your little reflection, and it's just the whole year. Little reflection, little prayer, little Bible verse. It's 2 minutes you can spend in prayer and reflect on the Bible verse and the little reflection they have on there about St. Joseph, and take it through your day. Dealing with mental health as a religious person, in my experience, has been very difficult, because since there is such a stigma around, or has been such a stigma around mental health, I think that is changing. Since there is a stigma, or has been a stigma around mental health, I haven't found a lot of resources or guidance or direction on how to handle it from a spiritual perspective, because I don't look at religion as magic. I don't look at grace as, some sort of pixie dust. Like, I'm not going to sit back and be like, okay, I'm having a mental breakdown, God, you just kind of heal me. If I'm broken, if I'm wounded, if I need something that, to be repaired internally, I'm going to get my ass in therapy and work through it. But I'm also going to go to church on Sunday and pray for the grace and the strength to get through whatever I need to get through. Soul and mind. Okay, body. This summer, we Lochners welcomed a new member to the family, and that is baby Schwinn. Calm down, it's a bike, but I was very super crazy freaking stoked about this bike. The last time I owned a bike, I think I was 15. I love biking. I love riding my bike. I love everything about biking. And this summer, for the past like 2 or 3 years, I've been saying, I'm gonna get a bike. I'm gonna get a bike. If you read a bunch of sources online about anxiety, trying to like find ways to get through it, one thing you'll find is like find something, like find an exercise that you just love. And I've read that multiple times, and for the past few years, I kept saying, I'm gonna get a bike. That's my thing. I know that's my thing. I will just love it. I'll feel free. This past summer, both Tim and I were working, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm getting a bike. Like, this is happening. So I got a Schwinn. It's white. It's beautiful. I did not bike as much as I wanted to this summer, because I got the bike in August. So that was weird, because now it's like fall. I've loved it. Every time I've gone out, I've loved it. It's everything that I thought it would be. It's an exercise that I enjoy, which is kind of important, I guess. It's been good for my mental health for obvious reasons. I'm gonna close out this favorites video with an outing, a favorite outing. If you watch any of my videos or if you've read any of my blog posts, since I've become a mom, I kind of get on a pedestal when I talk about, you know, moms having their own identity, moms going out, moms feeling good for themselves. And that is true and never more true when you have anxiety or some sort of mental health issue. You have to take time for yourself. It's just a black and white issue. You just gotta do it. Tim is a freaking angel and just everything when it comes to this. He is always encouraging me to go out, go do what you need to do, sort of thing. And so my favorite outing from this month would be one of my best friend's bachelorette. Her bachelorette party was this month. And it was just fun. Carefree night, went to, a couple bars, rode a bull. I don't think really anyone around me probably knew I had children. Not to make that sound like crazy. It wasn't getting like whatever. I drove everywhere the whole night. But I mean, it was fun. I love being a wife. I love being a mom. I feel like I'm getting more obsessed with my kids now that I'm staying at home with them. So if that tells you anything. But I love nights where I don't think about being anything else other than just Caitlin. I feel it rejuvenates me. It makes me feel good. And I come home kind of on this high and ready to tackle the next, however many days ahead of me. So get yourself a ladies' night if you're suffering from some sort of mental health thing. Seriously, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling too down to go have some sort of night on the town, confide in one of your friends and tell them that and say, I'm having a really hard time right now, but I don't really want to go out, but I think maybe it would do me some good. Do you have any ideas? And maybe it's just going out to get coffee or going to a movie. You never know. Just getting out, forcing yourself to climb over that hill and get out helps. Even though it feels like it's the absolute last thing you want to do, it really helps. So guys, those are my favorites. There are only a few, they're mental health favorites, so I'm not going to be, having 300 beauty products on here, but I hope maybe that any one of these favorites could help somebody out there who's suffering from a mental health issue or just some simple stress. Seriously, that Matt's a godsend. One last thing, this video has been super long. Next week, October, the first week of October, is Mental Health Awareness Week. I'll be posting a video every single day next week. Well, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Not Saturday, Sunday. Not gonna get crazy here. So 5 days, I'm gonna be posting a video every single day next week in honor of Mental Health Awareness Week, talking about postpartum depression, how to find a therapist, all these sorts of things. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, whatever you want to do. I will see you in my next video. Bye.